Hello, I'm Helga Henry, and on this month's Creative Shift vlog, I'm going to talk about 5 great ways that you can give value to get value. So, when we run networking courses, what we really advocate is that you need to give value to get value. And what does that mean? Well, exactly what it says on the tin on one level. You give stuff to people that they think will be useful, that maybe they hadn't thought about, and in return, you can ask them back later on. They will have a positive impression. You'll have a chance to showcase your skills and seem relevant. It really powers a relationship along if you've had an exchange of interest and value. And I've got 5 great ways that you can do that if you're not sure how. So the first tip is to give value in conversation. But what do I mean by that? Well, you can ask great questions. Often, people don't have the chance to think about their business in a new way. And regardless of your age or your experience, you can work on your questioning skills to ask good questions and allow the person you're speaking to think about their business in a new way. That can be really valuable. So it's a skill that's worth building. Another great thing to do is to send someone a book. It might sound a bit counterintuitive, but if in your conversation there's a book that you know that's relevant and would really add value to the person you're speaking to, sending them a paperback, either by popping one in the post or ordering it online, costs about the same as 2 premium coffees. And it has, as I say, a great impact. I've had really happy, surprised and delighted contacts who have received a book from me when they weren't expecting it. So think about that. My next tip is to be a broker. Introduce people from your network to your new contact. It's a really good reputation to have, to be the person who knows people. And if you have reliable suppliers, great contacts, or people that you just think will get along, you again build reputation and value by putting those people together. And I think if there's one thing I've learned, it's don't be stingy with your contacts. My next tip is actually to refer networks and events that the person will find useful. Time spent networking is precious. You want to make it work for you as well as you can. So going back to my first point, a really great question is, what sort of people do you want to meet, and do you have trouble finding them? If you know where these people's targets are, invite them along with you or suggest or recommend somewhere. And finally, this might seem a little trivial, but travel tips and recommendation. If in your conversation you hear that the person is going away on business or for pleasure to a destination, and you know that destination, tell them about a great restaurant, a cultural activity, or something that you did that you enjoyed. It's a great way of building relationships. You have a perfect excuse to come back and ask how it went, and it can deliver enormous value. And I know personally it's something that I really love to get. So those are our top tips for giving value to get value. I hope you find them useful, and please feel free to comment in the sections below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.